Again, thank you all for coming this afternoon. I appreciate it. Sit back and relax and enjoy 8th grade presentation of Much Ado About Nothing.
Don Pedro and his faithful men, among them Count Claudio and the noble Benedict, returned this day to the villa of Leonardo, the governor of Messina. His lovely estate is somewhat playground for the prince and his men, and long have the ladies and gentlemen known that love could spark and ignite. It seems now that the wars are over, and all our lives in anticipation of love and marriage. But Benedict and Beatrice have a rough road of it, just as Claudio and Hero naturally fall in love.
This is for Leonardo.
Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina. Don Pedro's coming. How many gentlemen have you lost in this action?
But few of any sort, and none of name.
And Don Pedro hath bestowed much honor on a young Florentine called Claudio.
Young Claudio hath borne himself beyond the promise of his age, doing in the figure of a lamb, the feats of a lion. He hath bettered expectation than you must expect me to tell you how.
I pray you, is Signor Montanto returned from the war?
Signor Montanto, I've heard none of that name, lady. There was none such in the war.
My cousin means Signor Benedict of Padua.
Oh, he's returned, and as happy as he ever was. He hath done good service in these wars, lady.
A good soldier to a lady, but what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, and a man to a man, stuffed with honorable virtues.
It is so indeed. He is no less than a stuffed man.
You must not mistake my niece. There is a sort of merry war betwixt Signor Benedict and her. They never meet, but there's a skirmish of wit between them.
I pray you, who is his companion? He hath every month a new sworn brother.
I see, lady, the gentleman is not in your books.
No, and if he were, I would purge my study. I pray you, who is his companion?
He is most in the company of the right and noble Claudio.
Oh no, he will hang upon him like a disease. He is sooner caught than the pestilence. If he have caught the noble Benedict, it will cost him 1,000 pounds, ere he be cured.
Good Signor Leonato! Welcome, and welcome all!
My dear Lady Disdain, are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die if she is such meat food defeated as Signor Benedict? Courteous itself must convert to Disdain if you stand in her presence.
You know I am loved of all ladies, only you excepted.
I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear he loved me.
May your ladyship stay in that mind, so some gentleman or other may state a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching cannot make it worse, ere 'twas a face as yours were.
Enough, both of you, enough! Let me bid you welcome, my lord. I see you're reconciled to the prince, your brother.
I thank you. I have not too many words, but I thank you.
Come, let us talk of dinner. Benedict, didst thou not the daughter of Signor Leonato?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady? I pray thee speak in sober judgment.
Why, methinks she's too low for a high praise, too brown for a fair praise, and too little for a great praise. I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport. Tell me truly how thou likest her.
Would you buy her that you so inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yea, in a case to put it into.
In mine eyes, she is the sweetest lady I have ever looked on.
I can see yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. Now her cousin, if she were not possessed with such a fury, exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But you have no intent to turn husband, have you?
Oh, if you were to be my wife.
Is it come to this? Shall I never see a bachelor of 80 again? Good prince, he is in love. And with whom? Mark how short his answer is. With she should be loved or not is the opinion that fire cannot melt out of me. That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her my most humble thanks. But I shall live a bachelor.
No, I shall see thee before I die, look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love.
In the meantime, good Signor Benedict, let us repair to Leonato's, for he hath made a great preparation. Claudio, tonight I will break with Hero and her father, to woo her on your behalf, and then she shall be thine.
How sweetly you minister to love. And indeed, later that night, Don Pedro did court and woo Hero for his friend Claudio. Sadly, as all meet to celebrate this new engagement, Benedict begins to regale Beatrice with sarcasm and disdain.
Prince, will your grace command me a service to the world's end? I will go on the slightest errand to the Antipodes that you can devise to Simeon. Have you any embassage to the Pygmies, rather than speak 3 words conference with this harpy?
No, I desire your good company.
Oh, sir, I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Ursula! Oh, a pleasant-spirited lady. But she cannot hear tell of a husband. She would be a good wife for Benedict.
Oh no, if they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
Well, until you are married, I will undertake a Herculean endeavor to bring Senor Benedict and Lady Beatrice into a mountain of